What's up there and welcome to a brand new video on 414 Anime. In today's video, 5 facts about Darby from the series My Hero Academia. And hey, if you're new here, why not join the 414 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. So Darby is the second of the villains that I'm covering in this month's set of My Hero Academia videos. I've just done Himiko Toga as well, so definitely check that video out. And of course, let me know in the comments section below which villains you'd like to see me do in the following weeks. But with that being said, let's roll intro and get straight into the facts. So Darby overall is quite unknown, even his name is unknown. Darby is literally just his alias. He is the only villain that we don't know his true name. As well as this, his birthday is unknown and his age, though at present we know he's kind of like in his early 20s. He of course has black hair and turquoise eyes. And just like Himiko, in the third opening credits for My Hero Academia, he was seen as a silhouette, which was basically foreshadowing his appearance to come in later series. Absolutely awesome character. Darby is a B-rank villain, and like I said before, we don't know his real name, but his alias Darby actually means cremation, which in turn is the same name as his quirk, which I will get into in the next fact. So like I mentioned, Darby means cremation, which is the same name as his quirk. His fire quirk basically gives him the ability to generate blue flames from his body, and he can combust anything that he touches. He is in fact so strong that the clones of Darby created by Twice were obviously much weaker than the actual villain, though they were strong enough to hold off both Vlad King and Eraserhead during the forest invasion. And as well as this, Darby has a very, very keen intellect. We saw this through his strategies in the forest where he could trap the students as well as distract the pro heroes in the same process, which is absolutely amazing. In terms of his villain stats, he is quite the all-rounder, quite a powerhouse. In terms of power, he ranks a 4 out of 5, which is a B rank. Speed is 3 out of 5, which is a C. Technique, once again, 3 out of 5, C rank. Intelligence, once again, 3 out of 5, a C rank. And then cooperativeness, a 4 out of 5, which is a B rank. Fact number 4, there's just a couple of really kind of like fun facts, so to speak. So the first one is that Darby can get car sick very, very easily. He stated this to Spinner while they were in the car, and he was of course not driving properly. And as well as this, we also know that Darby is left-handed. Shout out to all the left-handers in there, myself included. Fact number 5, this is more of a theory that I came across online, and I thought, you know what, I'd like to share this with you. The theory I did not create myself, it's obviously a fan theory, and what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check this out. But I'll just highlight a couple of the key points from this theory, and I thought it was really, really interesting. The theory states that Darby could actually be Shoto's brother or Endeavor's son, obviously both in the same. I thought it was quite interesting, and obviously we haven't been given the yes or no to this, but let me get into this. So, of course, as we know, Shoto has 2 older brothers. These 2 older brothers were deemed as failures by Endeavor. You know how he is, bit of a douche. Given, you know, Endeavor's like parenting, and he was basically trying to make a hybrid, so to speak, which will one day take down All Might. Because of like the way Endeavor's parenting skills, you know, were more based around this training rather than him being a proper parent, it wouldn't be too surprising if one of them ran away and ended up becoming a villain down to the hate of their father. As well as this, Darby has the same eye colour as Shoto's left eye, Endeavor, and his sister, which is that turquoise colour. His hairstyle is also similar to a young Endeavor's. Another similarity which could lead to them being, you know, tied, that is Darby's fire quirk. It is known that obviously things like genetics and inheritance play a big role in the kind of quirk you'll eventually end up with. And of course, there's the argument of, you know, saying like, you know, there's billions of people in this world line that have quirks, so, you know, more than one person having a fire quirk would exist. And I agree with that. The thing that makes this theory stand out is just how similar Darby's quirk is to Endeavor and Shoto's. In one aspect, it's the way that Darby handles his fire. It's the same way in which Shoto does. Next up is, you know, the colour of the fire. Obviously, you could argue Darby's fire is blue, whereas Endeavor's and Shoto's is your natural kind of fire colour. However, Endeavor had said himself that the temperature of the fire can be controlled. This was actually in chapter 55 of the manga. The anime actually elaborated on this theory of the flame's temperature in the scene where we saw Endeavor use a very high temperature blue fire on Nomu to stop it from regeneration. And we actually saw a bit of a transition. The flame went from red to purple to the blue. This was basically showcasing how these flames can look different. This was in episode 17 of season 2 in the Stain arc. Next up, we're talking about the location of Darby's scars in correlation to the location of Endeavor's flames. If you look at the two of them, you can see that there are similarities to where both these points are. Reason that, I think that this is credible is obviously Darby would have picked up his mother's ice quirk, though not as strong as Shoto's, which in Shoto's case allowing him to use both ice and fire. I believe the side to Darby's ice quirk actually kind of hindered him a little bit and made him a bit more vulnerable to the heat from the flames from Endeavor. But there's many more kind of like little facts and theories on this in the website that I found. So like I said, I'll leave that in the link below, so make sure you check that out. But let me know in the comments, do you think that Darby could be related to Shoto, or is this simply just fan fiction at its best? But thanks for watching. This was my video, 5 facts about Darby from the series My Hero Academia. I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, if you'd like to see more anime fact videos, anime subscription box openings, figure reviews and more, then hit the subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with a friend, or leave me a comment in the section below. 1, what do you think of Darby? What's your favourite moment from him in the show? And 2, or maybe 3, what did you think to the fan theory? Do you think that Darby's related to Shoto and Endeavor? I'm kind of on the fence. I could see it happening, but I don't know if it's like too obvious for it to happen. So I'm on the fence. But that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace!